Okay, so you just got the brand new Canon Rebel EOS T7i or 800D and you're all set to go, and then you come across this book. I'm going to show you how to skip that book and get up and shooting fantastic photos and taking great video in no time. First step, very simple. Attach this lens, lining up these two spots. Put them together. Give it a little twist. You hear that little tick, and it's in. Feel it, make sure it's secure, and you're good to go. Okay, so now let's insert the memory card. So this is the card I'm currently using, 90 megabytes per second, and I've tried lesser cards, slower cards I should say, and they were not able to transfer 1080p at 60 frames per second, so it is important to get the correct card. Open this slot right here, pop the SD card in, close it up, and you're ready to go. And I would hope you'd know this. This is the battery, but just in case you don't, there it is. Okay, so now you got your battery in, and you got your SD card in. Now let's turn it on. Very simple. Now, this is where it gets a little more complicated. Right there, that auto is great if you're going to be indoors using flash. If you're outdoors, use this. It's the auto without the flash. Now's a good time. Take the camera up, look through the viewfinder, and try to focus on something. This little knob right there is what you would use to adjust the focus in the viewfinder to adapt to your eyes. Make sure this autofocus and stabilization is on. Okay, now we're going to take the lens cap off and we're going to start shooting some photos. Now to shoot photo, you look through the viewfinder. It'll come on and you'll see your grid right here. That will not work for video. Okay, for video you have to use the actual flip screen. And this little knob here is the adjustment in the viewfinder if it's blurry. Okay, so now we've taken some basic pictures with this setting right here. So now we're going to get a little creative. Okay, we're going to take a boring situation and make it a little more interesting by coming over here, right here, putting it on that right there. You're going to flip this out. Right? Now the camera is on currently, but this isn't working. The only thing it's going to show us through the viewfinder. So let's just touch a button over here to activate this screen and get it lit up. And it'll pop up right there. But now we're on creative, so here, now that's on, hit play, and there's the last picture we took. Not very exciting, right? So let's make it a little more exciting. Let's get out of that. Now what you want to do here, come over here, push the Q, this Q button right here, push that, and it's going to come over here. It's going to give you the options here for built-in flash. But you want to tap that. Let's turn off the flash because we don't need that. And then, as you can see, hit the back. Now up here, this here, ambient. Now here you can scroll down. This is so responsive. Or you can also scroll down by tapping this. As you can see here. You can tap down. Now you want to go to monochrome. Hit that. And now here we are. Now straight away here we're in black and white. As you can see right there. That's black and white. Now I want to go over here. And as you can see right there. Sepia. Okay, now if you tap in the middle, BW, you tap over there, you're in blue. So, let's go to sepia, take the same picture, I'm going to leave it at sepia, take this same picture, and add a little interest to it. And that's how you change your settings to shoot in black and white or sepia. And as you saw there was a list of a bunch of other settings to go through if you want to experiment. So now you're done shooting in sepia and you want to go back to just regular mode. Again, very simple. Just come back up here to the dial, switch it from the CA back to the no flash, and you're ready to go. Okay, so you're ready to take photos, but you're used to shooting with your smartphone and using the screen, but you're stuck in just the viewfinder mode. Simple solution. So all you have to do is push this button right here, the camera button, and it will turn this into your viewfinder. So this is what you're using to shoot now. Very simple. Alright, now let's go to a couple other simple, very simple techniques when you're using this camera. Okay, first off, this is how it comes standard. When you get it out of the box, it's like this. Now, you're taking your pictures, you have it on, you want to see what they look like. So you can flip this out here and hit this button right here. So this is the play button. Now once it's up, you can scroll through and kind of see some of the pictures you've taken. Okay? Or you can use this. Okay, very simple. Now, let's say you get to a picture like this here, and you want to crop it. This is so simple on this camera. Okay, I'm going to move it out here so you can see the buttons. This is all you do. You hit this Q, and you have options right here. I'm going to come in here, show you. See, there's cropping. It's already selected, but I'm going to show you some of the other ones. Resize. It is so simple, and it's all touchscreen. So here, I'm going to crop this. So you come over here, you hit crop. Okay, now you could either tap that, or you could use this set. So I'm going to crop. Now you got your crop buttons up here. This is so simple, guys. Now look at this screen as I'm tapping this button. Now I'm going to crop that in to right there. Now let's crop it a little more. I'll crop it all the way just to the rim. That simple. Hit set, and there you go. You want to save it? Okay. And there you go. It is that simple. I love that feature. So again, you use this. Now let's say you don't want to crop it. Let's say you just want to kind of, yeah, let's go back. Okay, so you don't want to crop it. Let's go to a different one. You just want to see what it might look like cropped, or you want to zoom in on a certain area. Okay, I want to zoom in over here and kind of see what that looks like. You still hit this button and you can zoom in, you can scroll around just like that. See what it might look like if you did crop it, or if there's something in there and you're like, what is that? You can just do that. Awesome feature. Now, some really quick tips on shooting video. Now this is very important. You come up here, you want to leave that probably in auto mode for video. Okay, so you want to come up here to auto mode for video. Now right here is the little video camera icon. Simple enough. Switch there. Now you're shooting video. Now, in video, you cannot use the viewfinder. At least I haven't figured out how to. So everything's shot here. Some very important steps right here. Now, as you can see, this is the screen. Right here, servo AF. If that is not on, the focusing system is completely horrible. So you want to keep that on. All you got to do is touch it. When that's on, there's a little green light right there. That means it's on. Good to go. Now again, with this, the Q here brings up the menus. You want to hit that. This is how you change your shooting mode. Right there. You tap that, and as you see, your options come down here. So you want to come over here. Right there. 59.94 or 60 frames per second. That's what you want to use if you want to get the best picture possible. But again, you need the right card to be able to transfer it onto your card. I've used a lesser card and it wouldn't actually transfer. It actually said unable to transfer, so I had to drop back down to 30 frames per second. Now another very important thing when you're shooting video on this phone, image stabilization. Right there, or as it's called, movie digital image stabilization. You got off, you got this one, and then you've got enhanced. Oh, if you look at the video, watch this difference here in the field of view. I don't know if you can see it jump there, but the jump is substantial. When you go, see that jump? So your field of view diminishes greatly when you go to enhanced. I use this middle one to shoot my videos and they look pretty good. Just the standard just the standard shooting mode here. Movie, let me show you again. The digital movie IS, that's all I use. And that's pretty much it. Is all you got to do from there is hit, just like you're gonna take a picture, or you can hit this button here to record, and you're good to go.
Alright, well, I hope that was helpful. I have noticed you use about 10% of the features 90% of the time on this camera. Those were just a few that I use almost all the time. And I'm still learning, and it's been a lot of fun. But if you want to see more sample videos, check them out at my channel, Fits and Fun. And thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please give us a like, and feel free to subscribe. We'd love to have you.